Welcome to our program tonight. Our sign language interpreter is William Silla. Now, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations has now summoned Mombasa Governor Hassan Ali Joho to record a statement over alleged forgery of his KCSE academic papers. The police have summoned Joho to appear before the DCI regional offices tomorrow over the claims that have put the embattled governor on a collision course with the state. And as our coast reporter Francis Ontoma tells us, on the new twist of events, two men have now come out to play witness that they went to school with Governor Joho.
For some time now, Mombasa Governor Hassan Ali Joho has been a man under siege, literally. The latest onslaught coming from the examiner, the Kenya National Examination Council, which has questioned Joho's KCSE academic papers, something that now threatens his re-election bid. A letter by Mercy Karogo, the acting CEO of the Kenya National Examination Council, to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations in January was in response to a request on verification of Joho's KCSE result slip. It affirms that Joho's slip was forged, and now this request has been granted, with the Coast Regional Officers for the Directorate of Criminal Investigation summoning Joho to appear before their offices tomorrow to record a statement. According to the NEC database, Joho did not sit for KCSE in 1992 at Serani Secondary School as shown on the result slip. The governor is alleged to have doctored the result slip to read a C+ in order to gain entry into university. The governor has, however, dismissed the NEC report and has offered to appear personally before the DCI on Wednesday and not tomorrow, citing prior engagements. He maintains that he will be vindicated yet again over the issue. His opponents have come out to demand action against Joho.
But if this is the truth, the TPP must act with immediate effect. Hassan must be arrested with immediate effect.
But even as he spoke, two people have come out in defense of the governor, saying they were in the same school with him during that time. They laughed off the claims leveled against Joho.
Tumesoma na governor kuanzia kidato cha kwanza mpaka cha 4 katika hii shule ambayo iko nyuma yangu.
Governor Joho tulijuana tukiingia shule hapa, tukikutana hapa shuleni mwaka wa 90 Februari. Mimi niliingia Februari, immediately pia naye kaingia. Na tulikuwa naye darasa moja. By then hii shule ilikuwa na streams mbili. Hizi streams mbili kulikuwa na A na B. Mimi na yeye tulikuwa B. Tukasoma naye pamoja, tukifika form 2 tukabadilishwa. Kaingia blue na red. Kaendelea naye hivyo mpaka tukamaliza naye form 4.
Yeye labda yale makaratasi yalikuwa na swali, na ni kwa nini sahihi wao wakati tunaelekea uchaguzi ndio sasa pia wamefanya nini, wameweza kuyatoa yale makaratasi na kuuliza maswali.
Mara tunasikia sijui certificate yake ni ya uongo. Lakini haya mambo yanaanza kujitokeza tu wakati ameonyesha ubabe wake kisiasa.
Kwa hivyo Wakenya msijali, Hassan Joho bado atakuwa kwenye debe na Hassan Joho atakuwa governor. Kwa hivyo namwombea mheshimiwa wetu Sultan wa Mombasa na Pwani kwa jumla, governor wa Mombasa County, Mungu amweke, Mungu amlinde na maasidi.
Serani Secondary School, Mombasa. This is where Joho says he went for his secondary school education. School authorities here are, however, not ready to speak out about this issue. The NEC reported outcome of the investigations could determine whether Joho stands again for re-election as Mombasa governor. A bachelor's degree is a basic requirement for one to vie for governorship in Kenya. It's not the first time that Joho's academic papers have been brought into question, but what is unique this time around is the timing, couple of months to the general election, and whatever direction this debate will take, it might occasion serious political implications. Francis Ontomwa, KTN News, Mombasa.
All right, so we've got 133 days to the election. And of course, there's all those woes for Ali Hassan Joho and his academic credentials. And that's why, on our big question tonight on Monday Night News, we're asking you whether you think the whole saga surrounding his academic papers is political. Do you think Ali Hassan Joho's KCSE certificate saga is political? Please send me your thoughts at KTN News, at Yvonne Okwara. Start with a yes or no. Please leave us your name and your location as well to the SMS number 22155, and I will be sampling your views during this broadcast. All right, so we want to take a look at other stories. Several Jubilee leaders are now facing disciplinary action over violence that rocked the party's selection of county election boards. The Jubilee Disciplinary Committee has summoned Nairobi Senator Mike Sonko, Murang'a Governor Mwangi wa Iria, Kirinyaga Governor Joseph Ndathi, and Nakuru East MP David Gikaria over the party chaos. Rita Tinina reports.
From Murang'a, Nairobi, Kirinyaga to Nakuru, chaos marred the elections of Jubilee County election boards. On Sunday, Jubilee announced several measures to deal with the chaotic scenes.
All damages to property caused by goods brought in by aspirants will be billed to aspirants, and they have to pay off before participating in any further party activity.
But now the party is going even further to try and tame violence ahead of the party nominations. Leaders linked to the chaotic scenes in Nairobi, Murang'a, Kirinyaga and Nakuru counties will have some explaining to do. Jubilee's disciplinary committee has summoned Nairobi Senator Mike Sonko, Murang'a Governor Mwangi wa Iria, Kirinyaga Governor Joseph Ndathi and Nakuru East MP David Gikaria to appear before it on Tuesday. And with fears such as those expressed by one supporter at the Bomas of Kenya, the party is staring at a nominations headache, with hundreds seeking the Jubilee ticket for various elective posts. As Jubilee moved to discipline its leaders, ODM was assuring its women aspirants ahead of the party nominations.
Sisi tunataka kuona kama wamama wamejitokeza, na wamama hawana uoga, wamama wanatembea bila kujali ati kuna shida hapa, kuna vitisho hapa. Tumetoa onyo kali kwa wanaume ambao wanataka kutumia fujo wakati hii ya mchujo.
The women under the umbrella of the ODM Women League had gathered in Nairobi. Wiper aspirants too were in the city.
The nomination exercise of Wiper will be free and fair.
With party nominations set to kick off next month, conducting nominations free of chaos is every party's goal, but which may remain just that, a goal. Rita Tinina, KTN News.
Now, the Wiper Party has intensified calls for its leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, to be the NASA presidential candidate. Kalonzo, who was meeting the party's aspirants from across the country, said only he can unseat President Uhuru Kenyatta in the August poll. But as Marimi Mwangi now reports, Kalonzo made the declaration even as a group of Wiper defectors intensified calls for Kalonzo to quit NASA, saying he might be shortchanged on the NASA presidential ticket.
With all signs indicating that the four core principles in the National Super Alliance may have to settle for a boardroom consensus on who should be their flag bearer. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka has yet again defended his suitability as the best bet for NASA.
At 63 years of age, why would I delay the decision to become president? Why? Munieleze jameni.
We shall not accept our ambitions to be misunderstood and our intentions to be eroded by people who simply seek cheap mileage.
There have been reports that talks have stalled within the 12-member team tasked to pick the NASA presidential candidate. This was allegedly after Wiper representatives in the team revived debate of a 2013 MOU, under which ODM leader Raila Odinga was to pass the baton to either Kalonzo or Ford Kenya leader Moses Wetangula in 2017. This move is likely to isolate NASA core principal Musalia Mudavadi from the presidential ticket. And on Monday, Kalonzo appeared to make an indirect reference to the 2013 pact.
This time, there will be a properly worked out agreement ambayo itamaanisha what belongs to who.
We don't want ever again to hear of unregistered agreements.
Mimi pahali ninakaa ndani ya NASA, tuna majukumu makubwa sana ambayo yametushinda kuzungumza na tunajaribu kuyatatua.
But while other members of the NASA Management Committee have denied reports of the reemergence of the MOU standoff within the team, some Wiper leaders have accused some internal saboteurs of attempting to subdue Kalonzo's presidential ambitions in NASA.
Kalonzo akisema nataka kuwa president, mall. Kalonzo akisema nataka kuwa president, wanalipwa na Jubilee. Please grow up. Politics is about maturity.
Musiwe na wasiwasi, musiwe na tumbo joto, musibabaishwe, musitishike. Kalonzo Musyoka is unbreakable.
Back in Kalonzo's Ukambani home turf, a group of Wiper rebels who recently defected to the Jubilee Party have yet again asked Kalonzo to quit NASA, claiming he stands little chance of being named the presidential flag bearer.
Kwa sababu huko iko shida, wewe simama peke yako tukupatie tukura kidogo, na ile kura mingi tupatie Uhuru ndio akulinde tukitengeza serikali.
Kalonzo to become the flag bearer of NASA. In the unlikely event it happens that somebody else is chosen by the committee to be the flag bearer, we will still stay in NASA and support that flag bearer.
With pressure mounting from his backyard to go for nothing short of the country's top seat, Kalonzo Musyoka, it would appear, faces an enormous task to convince the NASA fraternity that he is best suited as the opposition presidential candidate. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.
Let's shift away from politics for just a moment into the corridors of justice. There was drama in a Nairobi court when controversial businessman Paul Kobia lost his cool, shouted inside court as he attempted to attack a magistrate presiding over his case. Kobia was incensed when he was taken to court from his hospital bed to attend the hearing of an assault and kidnap case against him and his bodyguards. Mark Namaso with that drama from the corridors of justice.
The day as it was at Milimani Law Courts in Nairobi when businessman Paul Kobia appeared before Chief Magistrate Francis Andai on charges of kidnap and assault. Kobia had come out of his designated sitting area, shouting and reaching out for the magistrate before court orderlies stopped him. Even inside the dock, the policeman manning Kobia had to be on alert lest the unexpected happened. Kobia appeared in court in connection with the kidnapping of Londole Iseka, a Congolese national. Kobia and his 4 bodyguards are accused of committing the offense on March 24, 2016. However, Kobia's lawyer told the court that his client was straight from the hospital bed after being involved in a road accident. He could not, however, furnish the court with hospital documents to ascertain his claims. And outside the courtroom, things were not any different. The controversial businessman was accosted by the wives of his bodyguards who were blaming him for the tribulations of their husbands. Kobia's bodyguards denied charges facing them and were released on a bond of 800,000 shillings or cash bail of 500,000 shillings, which they could not raise. He will be back in court in 2 weeks' time to take plea on charges of kidnapping, assault, and disorderly conduct in public. Mark Namaswa, KTN News.
All right, so on Monday Night News tonight, we're asking you about the KCSE certificate saga surrounding Governor Ali Hassan Joho. Do you think it is politically driven? Please send us your thoughts at KTN News, at Yvonne Okwara, and use the hashtag Monday Night News. Kiana on Twitter says, why is it so hard for him to tell us if he ever went to school? Who were his classmates? Even adult education these days. I suppose you mean even that would have some sort of proof. Well, those are your thoughts. Do you agree with him, or do you think it's all politically driven? Let us know. Please, we're looking forward to your thoughts on this issue. We're taking a short break right now on Monday Night News, but we have more coming up for you, so don't go too far.